Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. Here's a look at the market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Friday, January 31st, 2013. Just note that this is also going to be the last trading day of the month, which can color trading. Right now we're got a little bit of bias to the sell side on the Nasdaq patch. Still working through the end of earnings. We have some volume here. Actually, some good volume in Apple, Amazon, which are not necessarily volume related. A couple deviations. We've got one in Amazon that's going to have a real strong close with an open close deviation, and we also have one today with Biogen. I remember Biogen yesterday had that contra candle to the upside. Entertainment Arts upside CPS condition. That one is more than 2% above the day's open. Got a downside contra candle in Google. So we'll have to see how that plays out with earnings. I'm sure that's going to dictate. Wynn Resorts, big update, more than 2% above the day's open with the volume bump, and we also have a volume bump in Qualcomm. BlackBerry has a downside CPS. Keep in mind that those CPS conditions are very strong, so definitely keep an eye on that for tomorrow. Moving on to the financials, a little bit to the sell side here. The contra candle stacking up again. CME's got a pretty good volume bump, so does HBAN. We've got contra signals in JP Morgan, MasterCard, Morgan Stanley, and Visa, so that's a pretty good sampling of things to watch to the downside for tomorrow. ICE has an open close deviation to the upside, real strong. Not too much here in the energy patch. We do have contra candles in BP and Chevron. PBR right now is conflicting and should straighten itself out before the close. Arch Coal is having a real strong day, about 2.5% above the day's open. Taking a look at the generals. The generals are not super decisive by any means. We do have a downside CPS condition in Best Buy. That one's real weak. We're more than 6% below the day's open. Caterpillar following through with volume. So is Dow Chemical. We've got a deviation here brewing in VMW. That one's got an upside RPS condition though. Moving on to the housing names, Hovnanian, starting to see some profit taking here. This one's down pretty sharply. NVR trading better than average volume. Toll Brothers also pretty weak, but not quite qualifying for that volume bump. We've got a downside contra candle setting up in UPS, so keep an eye on that one. That one still could move. Norfolk Southern is starting to bounce a little bit better now. That one's 2% above the day's open. Commodities are where things are stacked up fairly decently to the buy side, but note they're all contra candles, so they're all lower on the day, but above the day's open. We've got a volume bump in potash and Mosaic. Mosaic doesn't have a signal with it, but definitely could be worth tracking for tomorrow. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.